Did Mars ever have the right environmental conditions to support life? Curiosity, the rover of the Mars Science Laboratory mission, seeks to answer this question. Built by NASA's Jet Propulsion Labs, scientists and engineers sought to build a large, mobile laboratory that was equipped to quantitatively study Martian geology and its environment to see whether Mars could have once sustained microbial life. Additionally, they sought to gauge Mars's present habitability to prepare for a possible human exploration in the future. The unmanned rover carries a payload of advanced scientific gear, including cameras, spectrometers, and sensors. Curiosity is a vehicle about the size of an SUV. It weighs roughly 2,000 pounds on Earth's gravity, or 700 pounds on Mars. It is twice as long and 5 times as heavy as NASA's previous rovers, Spirit and Opportunity, launched in 2003. The Mars Science Laboratory spacecraft containing Curiosity launched from Cape Canaveral in Florida on November 26, 2011. 8 months later, it landed successfully in Mars's Gale crater. Scientists believe that Mars was once quite similar to the Earth, with the two planets having been formed in the solar system of the same material. They believe it was a planet with lakes, streams, and oceans, and that it suffered a loss of atmosphere and evolved to the dry red planet we know today. Previous Mars missions, like the Reconnaissance Orbiter, followed a scientific investigative theme: follow the water. NASA chose to land Curiosity at the Gale crater, a crater the size of Connecticut and Rhode Island combined. Clues, like erosion, have indicated that water may have once flowed at the crater. Places with water and the other chemistry needed for life provide potentially habitable conditions. The Curiosity rover marks a transition between the themes of follow the water and seek signs of life. A key operation of Curiosity is analyzing samples, either collected from the atmosphere, drilled from rocks, or scooped from the ground. Solid samples are sifted into cups, vaporized in an oven, and gases are flown into the instruments that make up SAM, the Sample Analysis at Mars Instrument Suite. This portable chemistry lab is described by NASA engineers as a nose that can sniff out the components of air and soil samples. SAM is about the size of a microwave oven and takes up more than half of the science payload on Curiosity. It is made of 3 components that provide complementary data, and samples may be analyzed by 1, 2, or all 3 instruments. It has a gas chromatograph that sorts and measures gases, a mass spectrometer that identifies gases by their molecular weight and electrical charge, and a tunable laser spectrometer that uses absorption of light at specific wavelengths to measure chemicals important to life like methane and carbon dioxide. Checking for carbon-based compounds like the ones mentioned is a key job of SAM, as these compounds on Earth are the molecular building blocks of life, and following the carbon may present clues about planetary change. On December 16, 2014, Curiosity, with the help of SAM, sniffed out a 10-fold spike of methane, an organic carbon-based chemical, in a rock powder sample collected by the rover's drill arm. It was found from a mudstone target named Cumberland. This marked the first definitive detection of organic chemicals on Mars, which, like said before, are the building blocks of life. While these findings do not explicitly reveal whether the planet has ever harbored life, they push forward the study of Martian chemical activity. Speaking of the conditions on Mars, the red planet's sharp, rocky terrain can often be hazardous to the Curiosity rover, particularly to its wheels. Throughout the rover's course, its treads have sustained some holes and some tears from its time crossing to the aptly named Mount Sharp. While engineers cannot repair Curiosity from Earth, the camera on the rover's arm can take pictures so that the damage can be inspected. This also means that, yes, Curiosity can take selfies. The rover has famously taken several glorious panoramic self-portraits that have placed it in different Martian environments. To this day, Curiosity is still operational, taking pictures and reporting its findings. Since landing, it has found evidence for ancient water, habitability, and atmospheric loss. Curiosity's mission, while originally planned to last 2 years, was extended indefinitely in 2012, and the rover has been active on Mars for almost a decade since its landing. While NASA estimates that the rover can survive for roughly 15 years, they plan to operate the rover as long as scientifically viable, which could be a long time. Curiosity has served as the basis for NASA's more recent rover, Perseverance, which successfully landed on Mars in February of 2021.